Northgate. Today is day 77 of the Bible reading plan. We're doing John 9, 1 Timothy 4, and Revelation 15. I hope this is going to make sense, but I was really excited when I read these three. I really felt there was a theme through it, and not just a solid theme, but one that built on each other. So anyway, stay with me. We'll see if this works. So in John 9, it's the story of the man that Jesus healed who was blind. And he was very excited, obviously, when he could see. And then the Pharisees were asking questions and they couldn't understand why. But the part that really got me was when at the end of the chapter, when Jesus revealed himself to the blind man who is now seeing, that he was Jesus, immediately he worshiped Jesus. Just that he could, when his physical sight was healed, he still couldn't see, but it was when his spiritual eyes were open, then he could worship. I just thought that was really neat. And then in 1 Timothy, Paul's talking about training to be godly. And just as the man was born blind, needed to have his eyes opened, we need to daily work to train to have that same sight. Spiritual sight has to be a spiritual discipline. Distractions, deceptions, sin, everything that enters into our life distracts us from spiritual sight. But when we are looking to God and our eyes are open, we can see the work around us through his eyes. Anyways, I hope that made sense. Anyways, read it and let me know what you think. But then in Revelation, which I was a little bit nervous about doing Revelation because I'm not a end of time kind of person. It was really neat because it's basically the end result of a life lived with open eyes. They're worshiping Jesus and God, and just really neat that the first John told us that we needed to have our eyes open. Paul told us that we needed to train and make sure that our lives are godly to keep our eyes open. And then in Revelation, we see John saying, this is the end result. If you have spiritual eyes open and you train in a godly life, worship is the end result. I just thought that was really neat. So eyes open, training, heart overflow with worship. It's a progress. Anyway, something to strive for. Yeah, that's all I have today. I hope you have a great day.